field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Kill. 55. Hey, Delta. Let's go, B.
On play action, it's Breeze. He's going to let this one go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Thomas, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
If you don't get this, boy, you think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this? Double bump. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. It's coming. Hey, wahoo! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Stop your whining.
Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
All day. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Know your job. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, that QB.
Roethlisberger. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Hey, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in his zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Undercut. Recon, 132 fighter. Mike's 54. Quarter. Screen, watch the screen.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
A gain of 17 yards. Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
All right, now, 230. Mike's 56. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Hatchet.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
We're good. Right forward, ready. We're good.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
95-56.
First down.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Ready.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Kill. Ball. Coming to you. 50's the mark. We ain't giving up nothing today. 11. 50, mark 50. Hey, echo. Come on.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Team 6. Here we go.
They'll run with Edmonds. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Month 56. Month 56. All day, every day, any day. He's coming. Nickers.
Here's Edmonds. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's get off the field. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 46. Hey, Alpha. That's trash. Mike's 47.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Hill on the return. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. This safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
0-2. Bravo. Ready? Hey, check one. Watch it, you find. Get that point.
To throw is Breeze. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Check 55. Hey, dude. First down. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. On one. I got you. Tonight.
Breeze now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go.
Breeze now. That is incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Well, this is caught by Gill. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Breeze to throw for it on fourth. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
At their 49-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Black 80. Check Mike 54. Mike. Alert.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Let's go.
Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Black 5. Black 5-4. Down to lose 1.
They run it here with Edmonds. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to clear you up. Don't get nervous.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Like 30. 56. Let's go, D. Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down.
On first down, Edmonds. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another carry now for Edmonds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
56. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
First carry for James Conner. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Start! 230. 56. Check 56. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
His afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hadn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 20. Right there, 56. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And they will take a knee here.
Roethlisberger on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And they take a knee. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. Boswell's kick is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready. You ready?
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.